Today I'm going to be reading another of Aesop's fables, and it is The Fox and the Grapes. One day, on a quiet farm, the time had come for the farmer to have his dinner. He had finished all of his work for the day, left his muddy boots by the farmhouse door, and gone inside to sit by the warm fire. At this time of day, it was the fox's dinner time too. With the farmer out of the way, it was the perfect time for the fox to strike. So he came out of his den, slipped under a fence, and crept into the farmyard. He sniffed at the air and started looking for something to eat. Fox was very clever. He knew all of the good places to find food and how to escape it if he got caught. He had grown so used to getting what he wanted that he was starting to become big-headed. This will be easy, he thought. Fox searched in all of his usual spots, scampering from place to place with his shiny black nose high in the air. He looked for apples that had fallen in the orchard and vegetables piled up in the old wheelbarrow. That evening, however, Fox couldn't find a single morsel anywhere. I won't give up, he thought. I always get what I want. Suddenly, Fox spotted a big bunch of juicy grapes hanging over the gate. He thought, with his mouth watering. I love grapes. What a treat. Eagerly, he went to pick the grapes. But Fox had found that his little paws couldn't reach far enough. The grapes were much too high. Fox got on his hind legs and stretched to his full height. But he still couldn't reach. He jumped up and tried to grab the grapes, but he missed and fell on his face. He ran toward them very, very fast, then leaped into the air. But that didn't work either. I will find a way, Fox vowed to himself as he lay panting on the ground. I'll reach those grapes if it's the last thing I do. For the next hour, Fox tried everything he could think of to reach the grapes. He leaped, he hopped, he bounced, and he somersaulted. He even found a pole propping up the clothesline and tried to pole vault. Finally, he tried to parachute over the grapes using an old umbrella. But a sudden breeze lifted him high into the air and dropped him into a cow pie. Yuck, he cried. Everything Fox tried ended in disaster, and the grapes remained untouched. Then Fox remembered the old wheelbarrow by the vegetable patch and had a bright idea. I'll stand in the wheelbarrow, he cried. Fox pushed the wheelbarrow across the farmyard and licked his lips at the thought of his juicy grapes. The wheelbarrow was very old, and its rusty metal wheels began to creak and squeal. Eee! They went, as Fox wheeled faster and faster. Eee! The noise was so loud that the farmer heard it. He ran to the window and stuck his head out to see what was going on. When he saw the fox in the farmyard, he let out a mighty cry. The fox was so startled he dropped the wheelbarrow and ran away as fast as he could. The fox ran and ran all the way back to his safe little foxhole, only stopping once to catch his breath. Glancing back at the farm where the juicy grapes hung, his empty belly rumbled and grumbled with hunger. It's just as well that I didn't reach those grapes in the end. Foolish Fox convinced himself later that night. I bet they would have been tasting really, really sour anyway. It's easy to criticize what you can't have. The end.